Okay, we are ready to start building our own view holder. So public class my view holder. In this case, the class is going to be inside the adapter class. It's an inner class. Okay, and this extends recycler view holder. Okay. So now we just create the constructor. Okay, basically the constructor of the view holder is receiving a view, which is the view that we are going to create. Okay, so now we need to add here the elements that we want to display. In this case, we have a row which is just a text view. So text view post name, and this text view post name will be found inside the view that we are creating. So in this case, this parameter item view, find view by ID, ID, row text view name. Okay, this is our text view. We need a casting. Okay. So now, one small trick to make everything easier. Make sure that you remove these three methods and change this bit for our view holder. And now when you click on the light bulb to implement the method again, okay, the methods will be the same, but in this case they will be using my view holder that I have just created. This is just to say to create it again. Okay. So we have one method which is create view holder that is returning my view holder, and we have one method which is on being view holder. Let's start creating the view. So we need to return. Well, let's inflate the view first. We are going to create a view which is going to be inflated from, it's going to be our row context that can be used from the parent. So once we have a layout inflated from the context, we can inflate the view like we have done before. Okay, so we need the layout of the view, we need the view group which is going to be attached, and if we want to attach it to root or not. So in this case, the layout is our row, the parent in this case is the view group that we have here, and we don't want it to be attached, so false. Okay, so we have a view, and we have to return one view holder, and the view holder is having a view as a parameter. So we just return one new view holder, which this view as a parameter. Okay, we are creating a view holder from our view. Now, the last bit is to set the data to this view holder. To do that, our adapter needs to have some data. So let's go back to our main activity and let's see what we are doing. We had one element here, listing, that was giving us a list of a post element, which has the title and the thumbnail and the link of the post. So we need one adapter with this list of posts that we are going to show. So this adapter is going to have a list of posts. So we are going to create one constructor for this adapter, which is going to have one post list as a parameter. Okay. So now we will create one adapter and we will have the post list here. So once we have the post list, this works the same as an adapter for the list view. The method on view holder is going to be called for every element, and the element is given by one position here. So the only thing that we have to do now is get the view holder from this method, get the text view, and set the text that corresponds for the I element from the list. Okay, one thing that we need first is have a method here to get the title. Okay, a better way to do this is just click on generate getter for all the params. Okay, so now we can access to the variable on the class post. So we can now say get title. Okay, to sum up, what we have done is here we need to bind a view with an element I, so the element which will be in the position I of the list, and we are setting in that text view the text from that element. So the last bit will be to create this adapter and set the adapter to the list. So when we have done this request and we have our listing here, remember that listing has a method that gives us all the posts. So with this I can just create an adapter. So ready adapter equal new adapter, and it's going to receive a list of posts that is coming from listing get post list. Okay, and once we have the adapter, we are just going to set the adapter to the view. Okay, we don't need the toast anymore. This is just to show the response. But now we are showing a proper list view, and we are missing one thing, which is the proper implementation of the adapter. So remember that the adapter has one method get item count, so we need to return how many items do we have in this list, which is the same size as the list of the post that we want to display. Okay, now is when we are ready to play this. Okay. So here we have a recycler view. In the next lesson, instead of using normal rows, we are going to use card views.